Like its less expensive sibling, the XM1, the Fujifilm X E1 delivers pretty excellent photo quality, just not as cheaply. The camera incorporates Fujifilm's APS-C-sized X-Trans sensor. The sensor uses a non-standard color filter array layout, so it can drop the softening anti-aliasing filter. That, combined with really good JPEG processing, results in excellent photos as high as ISO 1600 and really usable ones through ISO 6400. It's also got great dynamic range and good color, too. The flip side, however, is relatively poor video quality, with a lot of edge artifacts that the anti-aliasing filter usually deals with. It also has pretty severe rolling shutter artifacts. The camera has a really nice design, though, with an excellent electronic viewfinder and photographer-friendly physical controls. While I wish the LCD could tilt or articulate, the EVF is probably a solid trade-off. It has a more analog feel than other cameras, with a manual shutter speed dial, exposure compensation dial, and a kit lens that has a manual aperture ring. There are physical controls for all the frequently needed settings, plus a programmable function button and a threaded remote socket in the shutter button. The surprisingly good on-camera flash can be tilted back to bounce or to reduce intensity easily. The grip's a lot shallower than I'd like, but it's not bad. The one design drawback will affect tripod users. The tripod socket is right next to the battery and SD card compartment, which makes swapping hard. The feature set's pretty unremarkable, though there's almost everything here that most serious photographers might want. It just lacks bells like connectivity, GPS, expansive bracketing controls, time-lapse, and so on. The real downside's performance. It's okay, but it lags its competitors, and though it can burst at about 5.7 frames per second, it can only do it with fixed focus and exposure. If you're looking for great photo quality with a moderately analog-like shooting experience, the X E1 is it. It's just not the most well-rounded option of the class. I'm Lori Grunin, and this is the Fujifilm X E1.